anything that's worth doing is worth doing poorly at the beginning. Hey, my name is Hughes, and in this video I actually want to talk to you about doing the things that, you might not be good at initially, and then getting better at them. And a great example, I'm gonna use two examples in this video actually. Juggling is the first one. So juggling is something that seems incredibly difficult until you learn from an expert, until you learn the system, like what you should do, what steps to follow in order to get good at it. So when it comes to juggling, the first time you try it, you're not gonna be very good. It's gonna take some time, just like anything, and you're gonna fail. You're gonna drop the balls, you're gonna, hit yourself in the head, you're gonna throw things, and they're not gonna go to where you want them to go. Then eventually, as long as you follow the system, you're gonna get good. And I'm not saying that everyone's gonna be an incredible juggler. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old, and I'm 30 now, so you can do the math to figure out how long I've been juggling. What happened was, I wasn't the best at it when I was little. When I first learned, I struggled a lot. The thing is, I put in a ton of time. Hundreds, thousands of hours spent in my parents' basement, juggling, practicing tricks, failing, dropping, hitting myself in the head. I even have done this with like clubs, like picture bowling pins, but they're made for juggling. And I would get I'd break fingernails, I'd jam up thumbs, I'd hit myself in the head. These things would happen over and over and over again. What was kind of cool about it was that I was learning. And I learned very well through failure. You might be the same, you might be completely different. But when I fail at something, I'm able to look back on it and be like, hey, that's probably the reason that, this didn't work out for me for whatever reason. And when it comes to juggling, one cool way to see your failures is if you're doing 3 balls and you drop, you can see where the balls land. And these juggling balls are designed specifically not to fly all over the place like tennis balls or racket balls or anything like that. So what happens is these hit the floor and they stick. You can look down and see exactly where they are. And that tells you something, that gives you immediate feedback. So if the ball's way, I can't even get in the screen, but way over there, you know that you messed up with this hand because you threw it too far over. If one's behind you guys, behind where you're sitting now, if there's a ball back there, I messed up really bad with juggling. But that means you throw them out this way instead of coming in and across. And you'll notice there's a certain plane here. You'll notice that they don't really go that far past this area, and there's a reason for that, because that's where the system works. That's where the ideal spot is when it comes to juggling. This is true of anything, especially all areas of your life actually. If you can find people who are experts at it and you're willing to fail initially and then kind of learn from the failures and then work along with it, you're going to get good at something. And another example that I want to share with you, and it was this guy Tony who cut my hair the other day. And I've always kind of struggled with beard stuff. And this might be weird if you're a woman watching, you don't have a beard, or you might not have a beard, but I never learned how to shape it or how to trim it properly. And right now it's not the best because I'm still trying to figure it out, trying to grow it in. But I asked Tony, this guy who's been working with barbershops, working as a hair genius, a crazy expert in this for, I don't know, probably 30, 40 years. And I asked him, I was like, how am I supposed to shape my beard? And me being a student, I'm always willing to learn things. I asked with no expectation of him even answering. And he had a certain comb that he would use and said to bring it down a little further than I was, and pointed out things that I didn't know. And the reason I didn't know these was I just didn't know. I never thought to ask about how to make my beard look okay. I saw someone who I liked what their beard looked like and I tried to do it and I messed up because I'm human. What happened was him just sharing a couple little things. I realized what I was doing wrong the last couple years with trying to shape my beard. And he pointed out why it was that reason. So I just wanted to share that with you. Anything that you do and you want to get good at, it's worth doing bad at the beginning. I'm still gonna learn how to properly shape my beard, and it's gonna take time. You'll probably notice if you stay with me and you subscribe to the channel, click the button to subscribe, then you'll probably see that I'm gonna get better at shaping my beard, and it'll be because I'm working at it. I'm not gonna do it perfectly initially, but eventually I'll start to get it, it'll click, and then I'll be able to do it, hopefully anyway. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. So there's a book that I want you to pick up if you're interested in becoming an expert on anything. It's called Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, and I'm gonna link up a button down below where you can click it. You'll get the book for free, you just gotta cover shipping. So you You do have to pay, which is okay, because if you invest in knowledge, you know, putting money down towards something means you're actually gonna do it, which I like that kind of style. But there's gonna be a button down below that you can click to do that. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, click down below to get this book, and 3, look out for the next video. I'll see you there.